This is Unit 3, Week 2, question number 1. The election of 1800. It's, to me, the big deal. It's a revolution without bloodshed. Washington, when he was being elected, it was pretty clear he was going to... Would you run against George Washington? Nobody ran. But 1800 is the first time there's an election that's contested and the sitting president is stepping down, or is going to... John Adams is running against Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson is going to defeat John Adams, so he'll be a one-term president. But it's not clear that John Adams, if he loses, is going to leave the White House. He controls the military. He's the president. He clearly wants to stay president. Well, why would he be running again? So the fact that this works and that the Constitution, people will follow what's on the paper, really proves that this government will have some positive effect and can work in the end. All right, the candidates. A. In 1800, John Adams is running with Charles Pinckney as his vice president for the Federalists. The Democratic Republicans have Thomas Jefferson and his vice president, Aaron Burr. When it goes into the Electoral College, there's a tie. It's really weird. Jefferson wins. He's going to be the president elected. But technically, he has the same number of votes as Aaron Burr. Everyone knows, yeah, Burr's the vice president, but there's no separate category. So technically, they're tied with each other. So it goes into the House of Representatives, per the Constitution, where one vote per state. Doesn't matter how many people in your state. Virginia gets one vote. Rhode Island, one vote. There are 16 states at the time, so it takes 9 states to win. 8 vote for Jefferson, 6 vote for Burr. 2 are split, so they don't count either way. They vote 35 times. Finally, on the 36th vote, James Bayard from Delaware switches his vote over so that Jefferson has 9 and Burr is defeated. Burr never took this well. He was really angry, especially at Alexander Hamilton. He's a Federalist, but he hated Jefferson less than he hated Burr. So he tried to arrange all the Federalists in the House to vote for Jefferson, and Burr got angry with him. Partly what led to their later duel. But in general, the result of this, the 12th Amendment. They amend the Constitution to say you vote for the president and vice president separately. So number 1 and number 2 are elected separately on separate ballots in the Electoral College to prevent this kind of confusion. But in American history, it's a big deal because it proved the Constitution would work. People would voluntarily transfer power. And that's it from some guy in an Aloha print shirt.